This is Darius McCrary, and you are watching Where You Been. And wherever you been, outstanding. Girl, you knocked me out. Where have I been? I've been around, growing, going, working on being a better man, to take some time off because I am a father. And I've been making some music, recording. I've been in the recording studio and just exploring my God-given gifts as an artist. I'm playing Gerald Levert. What an honor. He was so amazing. You put on some of those recordings and you hear the emotion in his voice. I mean, that man did so much for not just black music, but music in general, overall, that to this day, we would be really lucky if we could actually get halfway there. You look at LSG. That was from the mind of Gerald Levert, Baby, hold on to me. You see, I'm a special kind. Yeah. So that was a father and son duet. So I'm blessed to be able to portray the late, great Gerald Levert, who was just a wonderful man. He had a smile that would light up the room when he walked in. You'd feel good after talking to Gerald. You feel cool, No, I didn't reach out to Mr. Eddie Levert concerning this role. This is someone that I know. And coincidentally, what was really interesting is that there are several things that bonded Miki and myself that bonded Gerald and Miki as well. So I was able to channel what I know of Gerald, who I know of Gerald, based on what I know of Miki and how I feel about Miki. And Tiana Paris made it really easy because she just did a really phenomenal job playing Miki and channeling Miki as well. It was amazing. A movie called Big Shots. Yeah, Big Shots, 1986 in Chicago. It was an amazing experience, a blessing, and that was the role that Auntie Chip took me to read for, as they were casting in Chicago, New York, and LA. And the way that it had been written, God saw fit to give it to me. Yeah, Eddie is my boy. We real cool. Matter of fact, he hit me on Facebook because he doesn't really use the phone too often. And he told me to tell y'all hello. And he said that he loves what y'all are doing. Yeah, he heard I was gonna be here. And he told me also, don't ask about no damn Family Matters reunion. He said, because it ain't going down. When you look at Family Matters, even in syndication, it has gone from Nick at Night to BET to now Centric, which is okay because it's all BET and it works, but when there's a white show, generally, it usually has a home after it's been taken from network into syndication. It has a home. Look at Friends. Friends is still on. And Eddie said that that's one of the worst shows he ever saw. He said, that was some bullshit. That's what Eddie said about Friends. He said, we were doing stuff that they could have never did, but in the world that we live in, and I feel like he's right about a lot of that. Eddie Winslow's a sharp cat. He's a police officer now. He has a couple kids, and he said that if there was gonna be a Family Matters reunion, he told me to say these words. I don't know if I feel comfortable saying it, but this is what Eddie told me to say, y'all. He said, cut the check. The legacy Family Matters left, in my opinion, was a legacy of family. And I think that what's awesome is, when you're in entertainment, everybody says, oh, don't get in trouble, keep your nose clean. Well, shit happens to real people, So I think that by us growing up and all going through our own personal things, we've allowed you to see even more that we are human. All of the cast still remain close. And we talk, just talked to Cherry Johnson the other day, talked to Jaleel White, who's my brother. I love him dearly. I love you, Cherry. Love you, Kelly. Sean, who played Waldo. That's my boy. Waldo Faldo. Cool. Yeah, that's my dog. Music is a natural thing for me. In fact, I never saw acting in my future. I always thought that I'd grow up and be a musician, be on the road, be touring, write a couple of good songs, and and make a decent living doing that. That's what I really thought. Because the McCrarys, my dad's brothers and sisters, they used to open for the Jacksons. That's how far they made it. My dad's worked with Andre Crouch, Quincy Jones, Michael Jackson, and I grew up going to these sessions and hanging out with my dad. So music is in my DNA, entrenched, and I couldn't imagine life without it. Well, you know, let me tell you something. When a liar accuses you of something, it doesn't really affect the way that you feel because you know that you're being accused by a liar. A lot of that stuff is outlandish, it's ridiculous, it's disrespectful, but once again, we live in a generation where a lot of people want to be famous for the wrong reasons. I try my best to be on good terms with everybody that I share the bed with.
Hey guys, thank you so much for supporting Madame Noire's YouTube channel. For more Did Y'all See, click here. For celebrity interviews, click here. And for our new series, Ask a Black Man in Los Angeles, click here. And as always, subscribe.